In this video, we're going to talk about love, L-O-V-E, love, and what it can do for you if you acknowledge it, if you acknowledge love and learn how to love yourself. Then, that's step one. When you figure that one out, then you can learn to love everything, the world, the people around you, or even the ones that cause you stress and pain. You can actually learn to love them despite everything that they do or say, and that kind of separates you from it, and it's amazing. So that's step two. Step three would be to be love. Eventually be love, completely unseparated from it. You are the thing. And when you figure that one out, then it's just a case of remembering those 3 steps every day. So in this video, we're going to talk about love, how you can learn to love yourself, how you can practice love, all things love. Love, love, love. So if love isn't for you, then look away now. But if you want to know more, keep watching right in there, the big 4. Share this video if it resonates with you. Subscribe to the channel if you like this. Hit the bell notification. I'm going to go there because that lets you know when these videos come into your reality. And number 4, give us a like and a comment. Is that 5? I don't know, one day I'll get this right. But give us a like and give us a little comment if anything comes up that you think could help someone else when they watch this video. This helps this whole thing keep moving. It keeps the conversation going. And it's just an all-round good win for you and me and the collective consciousness, of course. So, love, let's go. Step 1. Step 1 is to learn about love. If you feel like you are lacking in love, or you're not heard, or people don't seem to love you, you might be completely right, and that might be totally valid. So learn why that's happening. And as you are here and you're watching this and those are your thoughts and feelings, then you are learning. So congratulate yourself. I like to do a little 3 tap on the back. And that is a great way to kind of, every time you learn something and feel like you're getting somewhere, give yourself that acknowledgement. Bang, bang, bang. Love, love, love. This little connection with moving forward and progressing and reminding yourself and reviewing your progress is really important on this journey. So what is the journey? The journey is you realizing that you are love. We talked about this right at the beginning. Ultimately, you are love. You're not separate from it. So that might be a big concept for you, but all that means is you just have to wake up and try and get back to love. So there's absolute happiness and there's relative happiness. And absolute happiness is, as you can imagine, is all the good things. So meditation, healthy thinking, healthy diet, good things, nature, just something that is guilt-free basically. And relative happiness still can be happiness and good enjoyable things, but there's always a spike. So the big nice donut with all the icing on this, it's amazing on the way in. On the way out at some point there's gonna be an emotional the crash from the sugar. It's a knock-on effect. So to get back to love, we have to be aware of these 2 things: absolute happiness and relative happiness. Both are fine, they just are what they are, but your mission is love. So what we can do is, for step 1, is we can start to connect with that word. So you're going to be at 3 levels. You're going to be either really depressed and in a bad place, you're going to be just kind of like, everything is what it is, or you're going to be like, oh my God, life's amazing. Oh my God, I'm in nature right now. I'm speaking to you. Can you see the difference of the levels of who's this guy telling me about love? I hate this guy. Who does this guy think he is? You could be that person, and that's totally fine. Or, just going through life and, these 3 levels. And if you're aware that life is on essentially these 3 levels, and we fluctuate throughout the day, and depending on your practice and what you've committed to life, you're gonna be somewhere on this wavelength. So, for example, I used to be right down here. I mean, I was born and had a happy childhood, and then, teenage years, and it just kind of... And I learned about this stuff along the way. I didn't have these videos give me shortcuts, but you learn about this scale, and you learn that you don't want to be in these lower realms like daily. Obviously you get bad news, someone passes, or you fail something, or you have a breakup. These are all, absolutely, you come down here and you learn and you grieve and you suffer essentially for a short short while. But if you learn about the scale, you can eventually climb back the ladder. And some things take longer, like grief especially takes a lot longer, and it's a process, and you have to honor that process and the sadness and pain. But if there's no grief, if there's no, something in the here and now causing you pain and destruction and chaos, if that's a past memory or a future thought, then it's really nice to come back to this scale and go, well, hang on a second, am I stuck in a lower part of this scale? Am I repeating anything? Am I thinking anything that's keeping me in these lower realms of this downward spiral? So when you know about this kind of scale, you can kind of come at life each day and go, okay, today's gonna be what it is, who knows what's gonna happen, but what can I do? I know I can focus on trying to be at least in this middle bit, at least. So how do we get here? Grab a pen and a piece of paper and simply write love. Just as a bare baseline affirmation, love. And you can change that to a sentence or something in the present, like I am love, or I am loving awareness, or I am aware of love. Start with an I am, but ultimately just write love and stick that at the end of your bed or on your ceiling. And every single morning, just stare at it. Stare at it for at least 3 minutes. Stretch it to 5 if you can, or more. And just allow that word to sink in deeply into your being. Just allow that word to allow yourself to immerse yourself in love, in that word. And allow whatever to come up, and let it float around, but ultimately just stay on that word. And breathe in, and breathe out, and breathe in, and breathe out, and breathe in, and breathe out. And that's gonna do some mighty fine good in your life. So that will be your homework for the next 7 days. I want you to really connect with this word love. Don't think about anything else apart from this one word, and review your progress after 7 days. Watch this video again if you need to remind you. But ultimately, just stare at that word and see what happens when you do that for 7 days in a row. Put your hand on your heart, you can breathe in deeply and just feel your heart and just connect with that word. And then after 7 days, or after you've had any experience at all, just write in the comments about what happened, how you felt, what came up, what you felt dissolved, or whatever your experience. Just write in the comments and show everyone else your journey, because stuff's gonna change if you do it. It's fun, and I want to hear about it. I genuinely do want to hear about your journey back. You know, I'm gonna say it. I didn't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it. It's your journey back home, people. Damn it, I tried not to laugh, but it is. The heart is, home is where the heart is. That's, you know, that's what they say. And love is the home of the heart. And I know that you might see that on like a Hallmark card, but if you think about it, it's true. The heart is, you know, this is your beating heart, and it's even beyond the mind. It's, you know, even when the mind is gone, the heart is still beating. So this journey back home is a really powerful experience, and I think just going on inspiration and intuition, I think I'm gonna just lead you through a few little steps so you can really connect to your heart. And then things like looking for love or finding love or feeling love ain't no thing. That's just gonna be what is. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I think in this moment I'm pretty excited. Okay, so that's step one. Let's call this a 3-part series for finding love. No, we can do better than that. Love, a 3-part series. I don't know. You tell me. We'll figure this out together. So I'll see you in video 2, and enjoy this practice. And I can't wait to connect with you. This is going to be a good one. So before you go, if you could do me one little favor, if you've enjoyed this video, if you feel like you've benefited at all, if you help me, this is my home out in nature. If you'd like to help me build a studio or get a microphone, please follow the channel by clicking the subscribe button down here, and hit the bell notification, because that tells you when new videos come back in. Like the video, it kind of bumps up the channel and gets more people to see it. And the comment, that's the big 4. Oh no, wait, it's big 5, because then if you share the video, then you get extra karma points for this lifetime, and good things will happen in your life. That's what they say. So I'll see you on the next one. This has been really enjoyable for me. I hope it's been enjoyable for you. I look forward to connecting with you in the next video. Have an amazing day and enjoy connecting to love.